And welcome back to Sonic 2 with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, I am going to cover the Acts 2 and 3 of Metropolis Zone in this episode and the Sky Chase Zone. So I'm sorry for what I said at the end of the last episode. Honestly, I was missing this footage from Acts 2 and 3 and I just started right up where there's a... well, never mind. I've already mentioned that, so never mind, but let's continue. So, unfortunately, Act 2 is where things get really tough because there are a lot more bandits here and a lot more, dare I say, lava. I can't really call it lava, okay, furnaces or something like that. So yeah, and these wheels are very annoying as well. Seriously. Other than that, Act 2 is a much longer stage because of the ways you can go and everything, and oh boy, these pistons. You can either go over them or under them. Take your pick. Either way, you'll easily get crushed if you're not careful. Seriously. And keep in mind, this is based off of the original version of Sonic 2, in which Sonic himself can easily... well, Tails can't airlift him. Let's just put it that way. And when I was recording this, I was very, very stressed, so that's why I reloaded my thing. But, yeah. Other thing of note, the first bit has you going right up against an enemy I absolutely hate, which is the Shellcracker, of course. And, yeah. Thanks to the invisibility frames, at least you can survive in the lava long enough to jump out of it. I don't care, take the hit. Those slicers are very, very annoying indeed, I know. And we get a whole segment with these blocks with the spears pointing out of them, seriously. So yeah, it is a matter of timing when you jump over them. Not that you take damage from them, but yeah. But there you go. So let's jump out here, and these air pistons will easily bounce you upwards. So yeah, I don't know if they bounce you in as high as springs, certainly the red ones, but they do bounce you quite high. So yeah, and then we can jump up here, and why not? I'll get the invincibility. I do not want to get 50 rings, I don't think, although it will help me against the boss. Not that the boss in Act 3 is that hard, but, well, we'll see when we get there. So, yeah, those star bandits, as I say, are called Asterons. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but they are called Asterons. Yes, you want to give them the spacey name, apparently, did Sega. So let's go over here and wait until the piston bounces us upwards, of course. The spin dash is very useful here, and unfortunately not for momentum. Yeah, seriously, not good for momentum at all. So do I start from the beginning? Yes, I bloody well do! Okay, then we're back. And, yeah, stupid slicer is stupid. I don't know how much of the level I cut out, but, yeah. Going up these things with the Asterons in play is very annoying indeed. And we still have these metal cylinders. Something of which that will actually return in Sonic 3 and Knuckles in the Flying Battery Zone, but yeah. And also, dare I say, in Final Egg in Sonic Adventure. Seriously, those things do actually return there as well, if you saw from my Sonic Adventure Let's Play. So yeah. At least I don't have to worry about special stages now that I have all the Chaos Emeralds. Seriously, so yeah. And right at the beginning of the stage, there are two platforms that will fall down at the beginning of Act 3. Seriously, very annoying, and nope, I am not wanting... never mind. I did fall for your shit there. Oh well, there's a lower path you can take in this level, which I do appreciate in... there's this level. So, over here we will face, well, some more slices that are on the ceiling, seriously. Don't like those guys, I already said that in the last episode. So let's bounce over here. and miss completely. Yay! And we can't go down there. So seriously, the asteroids really crush me there. Now, what I want to do is go to the right, because there's nowhere else to go. Indeed not, because the game demands it, I guess. And this, oh no, it's not this area. My game did crash when I was trying to edit it again. So, my video crashed, should I say, not my game. My game works fine. That being said, yeah, I think Eggman did better with this stage than he did with Scrap Brain Zone, which is another thing when we get to Sonic CD. Oh yes, think of that a bit later. Okay, spin dash and slow down. Did I just barrel through that slicer? That is just stupid on my part. Seriously, I just went right through him. You'd think you would take damage there, Sonic, but no. Okay, so... And that's another thing you have to watch out for in this area, seriously. Those spikes are your death. Your absolute death. Do I want to save? No, but I do want to get some rings. That is a certainty. And I think the main reason I'm... Seriously. I don't know what happened with the recording there. It just stopped, and believe it or not, it did not, and it stopped until about just before I defeated the boss. Seriously, I do apologize. So yeah, thankfully I was able to at least salvage some of the gameplay, and if it means putting a freaking watermark on my video, seriously, I'll take that over zero footage. Seriously. But anyway, that being said, we are actually very close to the boss. Yes, we still have these, of course, the trouble of these. Now, jumping over these is not easy, as you saw earlier in my Let's Play. Well, in this episode, actually. Because you can jump out sideways and you go towards another block and the spear could be pointing out at you. So, yeah. And that... Well, to borrow from Sonic himself is no good. Definitely not. So let's get through here. And if anything, I think it's sped up. I actually dragged this through Sony Vegas and everything because it just would not show up in Movie Maker at all. So yeah. Shellcracker, you can go to hell. At least there's a checkpoint down here. So yeah, thank goodness I got all the Chaos Emeralds as well. I will be seriously fretting if I had left it as long as Metropolis Zone. Seriously, I would have fretted. I didn't want to get all of them in like the first 2 levels, but I did want to get all of the Chaos Emeralds. That's the thing. But you will actually see in the next video in Sky Chase Zone be using Supersonic. So yeah. But ignore what I said at the beginning of this episode, because this commentary has been recorded a day later since I did that, and seriously, I do not want the problem with this video to occur with the next one. Or if I do, I want to make sure that I can save it and everything and keep it in the same ratio, because this has just been a nightmare. Anyway, running up here with the Asterons is also a frigging nightmare because of how they're placed! Seriously, and if you fall off that nut to the right, then you'll have to actually make it appear again, which does not happen by apparently going to one side or whatever. So I have to go all the way back to the I guess the transports or whatever it is, and run all the way back up. Thankfully, the Asterons do not respawn, at least, so be thankful for small mercies, I guess. And then we are done. If anything, in the Sega Ages version, Sonic runs a lot faster. I don't know if that's the case. It's probably even better in the Retro engine or the Christian Whitehead version. The end of this walkway is where we will face the Eggman boss. And this time what he will do is he will come down with a shield of sorts and pretty much create his own offspring. Yeah, seriously. It's bad enough that in the Sonic OVA that we had that thing with Sarah and breastfeeding baby Eggman. Seriously, that was a thing. But that being said, in fact, it was even a thing, yeah. Basically, we have to destroy each of the Eggman doppelgangers, and then he will start firing a laser, and we can easily jump under him. Nothing too hard, actually, so long as you have the rings. So yeah, kind of throwaway boss there. Anyway, on the next episode, we'll go to Sky Chase Zone. I'll see you then. Goodbye!